Hey TGIF, thanks guys for coming back to my channel. So we are in my kitchen, and right now what I'm doing is I am chopping up and getting ready to do my Friday night cheat meal, which is going to be a shrimp po' boy, and also I'm making a buffalo. It's like a buffalo hot wing fish sandwich. So it's out of fish, but it has a buffalo hot wing sauce. So I'll post it at the end of this discussion. But what I wanted to come on here and talk about is the reason why I got off social media. There is so many people today that just cannot do without social media, and I was one of those people. Like, I had to just look and see what was going on, and I discovered recently that my problem was I need to just get off social media altogether. There's so many other things that I wanted to do, and I was wondering why I procrastinate, why I'm not doing those things. Like, I wanted to venture out and do so many other things, and I just couldn't understand why, it wasn't coming for me. And how you sit back and you think to yourself, like, there's so many other things I want to do, but what do I need to start doing to do those things? And a lot of the time I was taken up was basically my time was being taken up by social media. I mean, besides working and going to the gym, I was find myself scrolling for like 2 hours at a time. And then I would think about it, like, the last 2 hours, I could have used those hours to be doing a lot more things. Like, for instance, my prayer life. I really wanted to get back into that and just have a better connection with God, and also study my word more, pour myself into things that I want to do, far as I wanted to take a skating class. I wanted to take a class they have here, which is 2 nights a week. Just learn how to skate better, just for my own cardio, things like that. Writing my book, getting back into discovering the things that excited me about life. And when you sitting back and you watching what somebody else is doing all the time, you become complacent. You just be so comfortable with doing that you forget that all that time you're spending doing that, you could be investing that time in doing something that can help or further, what you want to do in life. So I found myself saying, hey, okay, first it was basically my daughter had got off social media, and I asked her, why was she not on social media anymore? And she told me, she said, well, I wanted to just get away from it. And there are so many people out here that suffer from depression, from anxiety, they have stress. And I think a lot of that comes from the pressure of trying to keep up with other people. I never was like that, but I noticed that I find myself wasting my time on social media when I could be doing other things. So the distraction that it causes. Also, another thing, I found that being on social media, you find out that you really have this relationship with friends that are caused like distractions, not distractions, but you find these issues that are so childish. Like, you say, okay, like, you might post something and a good friend may have not liked on it, or you might have somebody watching your page that is a family member or a close friend, and they never like anything, they'll never like any pictures, but they're on your page. And then all of a sudden say like they like something, but it has a picture of someone else in the picture. That's petty to me. So I feel like those issues wouldn't even exist. And truthfully, you see a person's true colors on social media, because you might know somebody whose life is really not like that, but then they're posting the things, and it makes you look at them a certain way. Like, I know you personally, and this is not what you do. Even with your own self, like, I post things, and I noticed to myself, I might want to crop it, or I might want to what do you call, change how the image looks. And I found myself like, I don't need to do that. I love who I am, I love how I look. And it's just a pressure nowadays with society that causes us to not accept who we are, and we want to alter something all the time. And I don't want to live that type of life. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna give myself a break from social media, all social media. I haven't been on Facebook in almost going on maybe 5 or 6 months, 7 months, I don't know. But it just feels so, it started feeling too natural to be on there. And I don't want my life to be dictated by social media. And I want to know that I can do without it. And if you can do without it, I mean, that's just tells you the type of person that you are. Because I found myself sometimes at night, like at 2 and 3 in the morning, when I can't sleep, first thing I do is roll over and see what's going on Instagram. And I learned that not being on social media, what it caused me to do, no matter if you're in a relationship or not, if I can't sleep at 2 or 3 in the morning, I find myself talking to God. I find myself getting on my knees and praying, because that time sometimes, um, there's a reason why you woke up, and you might not be able to sleep. But social media is not the best thing to go to, because again, you can find yourself scrolling longer. You got to get up for work, and you should be doing something constructive with your time and positive. And I'd rather give my time to God. I mean, He woke me up for a reason, so let's talk. That's how I feel. Let's talk. What you trying to tell me, God? There's a lot of things that I've gotten clarity from just laying there talking to Him, and then I just fall right back to sleep. But I don't need to scroll and be on social media and see things that might disrupt my spirit. There's a lot of things on social media that you shouldn't even be ingesting. You shouldn't even bring into your spirit. So, and it might not be, purposely that you did it, but scrolling, sometimes you can see some things that can really enter into your spirit that should not be there. So, and it can cause you to think certain ways. It could change your energy. In the morning time, I found myself getting up after I pray. I would look right at social media, and it changed my energy. I might have seen something, or I might have saw something about a child that was harmed, or and it just make you feel so bad. Or it might be somebody that might have got injured in a fight or something. I just wanted to make sure that I started to take better responsibility, just a better stance, just looking at life in a different way without social media influencing my thoughts. And I think anybody out there who is an influencer, sometimes it might be hard for you to stop. But me, I just turn my time to, now I can post things on YouTube that are positive. I don't care if anybody like it. You don't have to ever watch a video, as long as I know that I touch somebody else out there in a way that is going to bless my life. I'm fine with that. I don't need a million likes. But again, posting things every day about your personal life, to me, I think some things you should keep to yourself. And I'm the type of person where I don't have nothing to hide. So I really didn't understand that. Sometimes I would say, I'm in the gym, I post stuff because I post stuff to motivate people. And with me, I'm an open book. What you see is what you get. I don't try to fake. I don't try to put on. I'm not the girl that has to be flashy. I'm not trying to, and I'm not saying that's not something that anybody should do. I'm just saying with me, I'm like, what you see is what you get. So I would never post things just to get likes. I post things because I'm just an automatically happy person. I'm just, when I get up in the morning, I'm happy. I'm happy for the simple fact that I woke up. I'm a cheerful person on the way to work. I know I get to work sometimes, and people are like, man, I'm not a morning person. I had one person tell me at work, I'm not a morning person, so I don't speak to people until after I get my breakfast or my coffee. And I just think that's awful. And it could be what the person saw on the way to work. It could be what they're doing in the morning. So with me, my routine has totally changed, and I'm happy about it because I feel like I took the initiative to do something that's gonna, that's gonna help me be a better person, because I'm not influenced by what I see, and I don't have to be in the loop. And I like not being in the loop, and I like just being me. So, if anything, I hope this helps someone out there who may not know, what they can do in order to just pull back and just focus on the things that you need to focus on, like get into yourself, start reading. I'm focusing on finishing my book. I'm just weighing out all the distractions in my life. There's certain relationships, people that you used to date, or friends that you don't even see anymore. Leave it where God left it. Just sometimes you just got to pull back. You got to remove things from your life and know that your time is valuable. And as we know, people are leaving here every day. And what you do with your time, basically with me, I feel like I want to pour more into the person that God is telling me that I need to be. I don't have time to sit around and watch other people. I want to make sure that I'm out here doing things, positive things. So, and that's not being negative, saying I don't want to look at other people. It's just that certain things can cause your energy to shift. And I even tried to change my filters and just have all workout and positive things, but for some reason they still drop things into your feed that was just it was just, sometimes I would just have to turn it off because it would be too much. But anyway, I'm going to get back to my Friday night dinner. I'm going to post when I get done on what I made for my Friday night fish night. So I hope this video helps somebody out there. If you're trying to just get off social media, I don't know what your reason is, but that is my reason, and that's for my mental health. And I hope everybody has a great weekend and enjoy this fall season. I got my little pumpkin man here. So I'm in my kitchen. And I love to decorate when it's fall. This is my daughter's favorite season, not mine, but it's fall time. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. Bye-bye. Hold on.